Hold on, let me get a proper metronome going in my head. And then the keyboard come in. And then the bass player come in. Juicy. Oh, Juicy. Juicy fruit. Shout out Mtume. I like that Juicy. That's a nice ass. Whoever was on the drum was nice. Oh, what's up with y'all? I had to close the hi-hat on them. Wait, you gotta close it. Y'all ain't even hear the bass player. The bass player helped. The bass player is the reason that Mtume song, that Juicy, is even a hit. The bass player was back there on some slick shit. And then he did something that fucked everybody up. People ain't know what that was. I thought he was popping the string. He was slapping it. Like he was strumming every note. And then when he got to that note, he hammered it. I was like, oh, you smart. Oh, you trying to make it hard, but it's a simple bass line. And then the drummer came, did his thing on that joint too. I love that song. That's a nice song. Bro, who all here that know who all here that was y'all cleaning anthem on Sunday? I grew up in a house that was the cleaning anthem. When I woke up in the morning and that Mtume Juicy was playing, shit was about to get clean. That mean your mom was about to ask one of y'all to hand her the Kirby vacuum. One of y'all bring the Kirby upstairs so one of y'all can vacuum. That where all of y'all act like y'all sleep. Whole time Mtume in the background. You be sitting there playing. Your mom, when that song came on, it was Sunday morning cleanup. Your mom asked you to do impossible shit. That was the deep clean song. That meant you had to move refrigerators and shit and mop behind the refrigerators. But first you had to bring the Kirby upstairs. The Kirby vacuum did everything and weighed 3,000 pounds. It's like, fuck this. Juicy. Oh, Juicy. I love that song. And then Biggie Smalls did the fuck out of one. Biggie Smalls got on some victim shit. This is dedicated to all the people who called the police on me when I was trying to feed my daughter. You know, when Biggie Smalls hopped on the remix and people think that's Biggie Smalls' song. This is dedicated to all the people that called the police on me when I was trying to feed my daughter. Yeah, niggas called the police on you because you was fucking up the neighborhood. You and your 10 crack commandments. People try. That's what drug dealers do. Drug dealers act virtuous and shit. Like, I was just trying to feed my daughter. Yeah, by fucking up my daughter. Yeah, where's your moral metric here? I understand you gotta feed your family, but fam, I gotta feed my family too. You know, fuck being in the projects in the hood and shit. I gotta feed my family too. You know, not all the blame on you, but you sitting here selling crack to the neighbors. Now the neighbors cracked out, breaking in people's houses and shit. You know, people are getting raped. Children getting raped on their way to school. You got crackheads kicking in apartment doors, taking TVs out, because they want to come to you and get some more product. And then you hop on that beautiful Mtume song with that victim bullshit. This is dedicated to all the people that called the police on me when I was just trying to feed my daughter. Yeah, feed your daughter by fucking up the community. What type of shit is that? Biggie Smalls, I know you watching me too, bro. You did the fuck out of one. And then glorified drug dealing shit. This is dedicated to all the people that called the police on me when I was trying to feed my daughter. Like you all virtuous shit because you was trying to feed your daughter by fucking over everybody else's daughter. Like that shit make you a man or something. Like sit your fat ass down, Biggie. Whole time in the background Mtume playing. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. Way back when I had the red black lumberjack with the hat to match. Nah, I'm not a Biggie Smalls fan. I'll pass. Everybody else can call him a legend. I won't. He was just another man, and he died like one. No fucking legend. Especially at 25. Like, these are your legends. Oh, baby. She has a beautiful voice, too. Whoever was singing that. Whoever. I forget, what the hell is her name? Candy rain coming down. Taste you with my heart. I don't even know the words like that. I was like, okay, sing it to me. Cause I need you to sing, really blow this and sing. I used to listen to the song and be like, sing it harder to me. Cause my mom getting on my fucking nerves. She want me to move the fucking refrigerator and clean up this shit behind here. And when you had your headphones on, you had that shit on the Walkman. You had the Discman with the anti-skip. Every time that shit hit your kneecap, that you hit your neck. That shit said anti-skip, but it never anti-skip. This is for all the people that called the police on me when I was trying to feed my daughter. I hate that shit. Drug dealers have the worst excuse. And so fucking virtuous. What's going on with y'all? Somebody said BG featuring Tom McDonald. The base for life. You starting early, ain't you? You starting early, ain't you, Base for Life? Lemon King, what up? Kingpin said, feeding the goats and the cows. Man, shout out to you, Woodworking Gummy Bear. I'm not gonna let you live that mall. Woodworking Gummy Bear, you will forever be the super mall Crip blood. The super mall Crip blood, anything woodworking blood gang member guy. You bang that shit. Get a fucking mall! And then I got a mall like you requested. You're not fucking mauling it right. It's fucking Woodworking Gummy Bear, cuz. Super woodworking over here, cuz. I'm like, all right, nigga. I'm like, all right, calm down, cuz. You got the juice. Woodworking Gummy Bear, you cool people though. I'm gonna talk shit about you. It's just gonna be a reoccurring thing. You're officially on my radar. I like you though. Big hugs. Somebody said, JK, I mess with all the musics. Faye Farrell, what up, Faye Farrell? Faye Farrell said, what up, Skits Radio? What up, Skits Radio? Skits Radio in here. Skits Radio, where you at? Skits Radio said, I'm uploading my most offensive one yet. Oh, I'm gonna watch that. Hey, Skits Radio, you know, since you on here, let me talk to you real quick. You know, you know your people, not to put your business out there, but you know a while back when I stole your joke on the racial epithets for whites. Remember, I just kind of grabbled that one from you. I kind of took it. So no, I didn't steal it. You was going somewhere else, and I just went somewhere else. But I like where your head was at. Yo, you was talking about a you know, your wife people. Your wife people had moved in, and like a little kid, like he was a teenager or a young man, and he ain't shit. He don't do shit. Somebody said I was actually going to say, okay, you got it, bro. I just kind of hopped on that and completed that. But yeah, you was like, yeah, your white people moved in. He a young man, but he don't do shit. Like he sleep all day. You still got that problem? Yeah. Like, you know, I hope. Somebody said that got deleted. My shit's still up. And I dropped like 33 nigger bombs. Somebody said he does, I don't. Yeah, you know, you was like my wife people moved in. And this little bastard, he don't go to work, he don't do shit. He just lay on the fucking couch. Or maybe like your wife is watching this in some weird world where people's wives watch the stream. And I just got you in trouble like you don't like him. I feel you though. I used to be that guy on the couch and not doing shit. Eating all the eggs and shit. Oh, he said, nah, I mean, I deleted it because I was heated when I made it. Oh, okay. She was like, my wife's nephew moved in. This nigga's like 26. No fucking job. No ambition. On the couch. Eating all the cereal. Drinking up all the water. Don't work. And that nigga got a Nissan Altima. People with Nissan Altimas always asking for gas money. Somebody said, I want some pig feet. He said, ain't no more milk for the cereal. He said, you better put some water on that cereal. Somebody said after watching BG talk about Altimas, I'll never own one of those now. Bro, it's just something about the Nissan Altima. It's not only is it like painful to work on, but it's like it's a bad look. It's a bad, like if you pull up, you know, to like anywhere, like I'm gonna start. Somebody was like, "Yo, you're too judgmental." I am. When you pull up in a Nissan Altima, bro, I have questions for you. Like no one, like I don't know, no Nissan Altima drivers are in my post-apocalyptic zombie survival / reaction group. They won't make the cut by default. Because you have a Nissan Altima. Somebody said rear struts always blown out on a Nissan. Man, fuck the struts. How about that fucking power steering pump? That you have to remove the chassis. You gotta remove the fucking frame to get to. Huh? How about that one? With that hidden bolt? With that hidden bolt in the back? It's not even a fucking stud, it's a straight bolt. That means you gotta hold the other end with a 21 millimeter. If you can get it the fuck in there without dropping the cradle. And you know it's a transverse mounted engine, so the engine, instead of doing like this, the engine do this. Right here by the fucking fender. No, fucking neat. Fuck, I don't like that. I don't. You know, you gotta drop the cradle. People don't even know what the fuck that is. They're like, yo, you gotta do what? To replace the power steering. The power steering pump always gets this. That's the first thing to go. In the older ones, in the new ones, it's some CVT transmissions that Nissan decided to try to make themselves that are always fucked up. Maybe they fixed the problem in like the 2014 and up models. But then there's the issue of the Nissan drivers do shit like take pictures of their fingernails with their hand on the steering wheel so you see it's a Nissan and be like, got my nails done. That's the women. The guys do shit like cry over those type of women. You know, so you got that going for you. The people with Nissan Altimas drive like a bullet shot. Bro, they either drive too fast, too slow, or they know when you got shit to do and they could just be in the way. It's like a dual driving system. Like if you got some shit you gotta do and you come up to a Nissan Altima, they do shit like slow down. And then when you get in the other lane, the passing lane, they speed the fuck up. And it's like, fam, you couldn't do this when you just wanted to be that guy. You know, they do shit like that. Like women who drive Nissan Altimas. Fellas, if your wife or girlfriend or somebody you interested in drives a Nissan Altima, she's definitely cheating on you. She got like 3 boyfriends. This just is what it is. There's like 2 car seats in the back, a baby bottle, some formula, but you never see the kid. The kids are somewhere else. The car stink. That shit smell like elbow. You ever gotten a Nissan Altima? And the shit, you be like, yo, that bitch car stink, fam. They be like, what it smell like? You be like, elbow. Her shit smell like elbow after a fucking workout. Nigga, 24 hours of elbow and sweat. Nobody got time for that. Women with Nissan Altimas have the dirtiest vehicles ever. And then they always want you to fix some shit. The people with Nissan Altimas, they never like to pay up front. Like it's always something like hold on, people with Nissan Altimas, they're the type of people that'll want 2 for 15. They'll be like, no, I'm probably gonna eat 20. They'll have a $5 bill, but they'll be like, I need this 5 for gas, so I can't give you the full 20. Let me just get 2 for 15. They're like, oh, you, like, no. And if you work at like a Nissan dealership, you got to deal with that all day. I feel bad for the Nissan technicians. Shout out to you niggas and unshout out to you niggas at the same time. That's a beautiful song. That's why I'm glad I moved out my mama land, out my mom and dad house. So when I hear that song, that don't mean clean up no more. That mean I can sit back and enjoy the music. I can pick apart what the bass is doing, what the keyboard player is doing. That's one of the things about being an adult. Like, I'm grown now. Like, now when I hear that song, I will not go get the Kirby vacuum. Like, I'm chilling today. Can do right. Oh, Juicy. Somebody said Kirby, rich guy. No, it's just everybody mom had a Kirby. Well, maybe not your mom. You was a broke bitch growing up. I don't know. Them Kirby's was expensive. But your mom would sell jewelry. If you and your mom couldn't afford a Kirby vacuum, that shit was like $2,000 back in the day. And it came with all the shampoo attachments. It was like Iron Man. Your mom would sell some shit that your father would have never guessed you would have gotten rid of, and to go get a fucking Kirby. And then obsess over the Kirby. And then like think about it as part of the fucking family. Like, it's just officially a part of the family now. That shit should have came with a shoulder strap. Maybe the cross straps. Maybe a sternum brace for how you have to hold that shit to get it up the flight of steps. That shit'll end your career if you trip with that vacuum going up the step. That's a heavy ass vacuum. That shit was straight iron. Somebody say can't sell a used Kirby for anything. Hell no, cause don't nobody want that shit. Fuck them Kirby's, them heavy ass. Jack of all trades, master of none. That shit did everything. Niggas like, fuck that, just go get a shark. I got a vacuum right now that I fucking love. It's quiet, it's lightweight. It's like 20 pounds. Does everything I needed to do. I have hardwood floors though, so there's that. And people with hardwood floors know that that's definitely the way to go. Like, it's easier to clean. Like, when you ever been over somebody's house that had carpet and it was like just blotches every fucking where? Like, he was like, yo, what is this? And it'd be like a yellow puddle. It was like, what the fuck is that? They'd be like, oh, that's where the kids spill Go-Gurt. Like, somebody spilled that Go-Gurt on your carpet like this, and you did what? It just set, and then it gets crusty. And then those are the type of people that be like, take your shoes and socks off when you get to my house. And you be like, yo, fam, your shit, have you seen your carpet, nigga? Your shit look like outside. They be like, take your shoes off before you come in the house. And it's doo-doo stains. You be like, yo, I can't. You be like, hell no, man. I'll take my shoes off before I get to your house. And I'll put them shits back on when I enter your house. I had a buddy like that. Like, yo, you gotta take your shoes off before you come in here. Carpet just as dirty as it wanna be. Nah, I like hardwood floors. That shit, yeah. And I got some shit called a mop vac. The ladies probably know about this. It's a mop vac. That shit is a beast. That shit vacuum and mop. You buy little pads for it. That shit is a beast. We got so many cartridges for it. All you have to use, you don't even need the vacuum. You can vacuum and mop in like 10 minutes. Somebody said I miss my hardwood floors. Man, shit. I'm like, I need that. I need hard. No, I'm not going back to carpet. I'm not. Somebody said shilling for Matt Vac. You know about Matt Vac Mop too? So how many people in here got Vac Mops? Vac Mops are the shit if you have hardwood floors. I'm just saying, no shilling required. Like them shit, no. You hit a button and spray. Cleaning has never been easier. They didn't have this type of shit out when I was a fucking kid. So we had to get all our cleaning done through the mud. Now they got refrigerators with wheels on it. I mean, we didn't have that shit growing up. No fucking wheels on your refrigerator. It took a team. It took the whole fucking family to move the refrigerator. And my neck was little as a bitch. Where I'm gonna get the power from, the must or the energy up to move this shit? That's why I say your people used to put them impossible tasks on you. Be like, move the refrigerator and sweep behind there. Like, no, champ. Whatever's back there is gonna build a kingdom back there, cause I can't move that shit. Then remember the refrigerator was always on that the tile, the hardwood floor part. So when you moved the refrigerator, you scratched it. It was like, who the fuck scratched my floor? You'd be like, fam, you wanted the refrigerator moved. I don't know what all under there is dragging like that, but that shit was an ordeal. All the while, Mtume was playing in the background. Somebody said, I'm thinking about Ted Tommy flooring. I don't even know what that is. That sounds fancy. Somebody said linoleum is what his pores had in the kitchen for, but I'm not a floor expert. You sound like a super Crip blood floor expert. I will consult you for my next flooring statement. Somebody said, do you play drums, G? No, I don't, but I understand drums. Don't no one understand drums better than a bass player. I play bass. As a matter of fact, the guy that invented the slap bass technique, what a lot of people think the Seinfeld theme song is slap bass. That's how it sounds, but I don't think a lot of people know that the Seinfeld intro wasn't bass guitar at all. It was keyboard. The keyboard took all of our jobs, and people they be like, that's bass? Is this the bass slap popping like this technique? Like, nah, fam, that's a nigga on the keyboard. But yeah, the guy who invented that sound, that style of bass playing, Larry Graham, who played with Sly and the Family Stone, they interviewed him. They was like, how you come up with this? He was like, my mom wouldn't let me get a drum set. So I was laying down the bass line and I had to do the percussion. He wanted to play bass. And he had a percussive format for playing too. It all came down to his mom wouldn't let him have drums. You have to understand the drums. You have to have an intimate understanding of drum work in order to do that type of shit on the bass. Well, not so much now, but back then. Especially the hammer on your notes. That's all you need, drum and bass. But yeah, they was like, how you come up with this? He was like, my mom wouldn't let me have a drum set. So I had to play the drums on my bass guitar. And that's what you hear. And now you got people who can slap bass and carry a whole show, like Victor Wooten and the rest of them, Marcus Miller. Somebody said you need to use a Kirby on that pool. Man, you know what? Fuck this pool, fam. This pool do what it do, and that's pool. Anything else is just extracurricular. Somebody said I play drums, comes from my Indian DNA. Well, shout out to you. Somebody said, what do you think about Jaco Pastorius? I don't understand Jaco Pastorius or the hype around him. Granted, I say, you know, he was a great, I mean, there's that jazz bass and P bass argument. You know, he was, you know, they say he was one of the best people to pick up a jazz bass, but I can't follow Jaco. I've tried. I don't even understand. I don't comprehend it. I mean, it sounds like he's genius, or he's just like the Beethoven of bass players. But Jaco was he was just ripping shit, and I can't do shit like that. Shout out to him. Somebody said Les Claypool. I don't even know who Les Claypool is. Like, you would have to give me the band, what song, and hum the bass line. I don't know. I like Boosie Collins too. Boosie Collins, one of my favorite bass players. Shout out to Boosie Collins. Him and that Star bass. Boosie is the reason I wanted to get an effects pedal. I bought the Zoom effects pedal for my bass so I could have the Aqua bass effect. Shout out to Parliament, Funkadelic, Boosie. Shout out to the Rubber Band. I really don't follow too many bass players like that though. Like, I try to do my own thing. It's hard. There's nothing new under the sun. So it's like it's harder and harder to stand out. But you could just like remake certain songs. It's like, I don't know. The bass, it's hard for like bass players to get. Well, a lot of bands don't even use bass players, and like that started when I was coming up, because I played in a lot of go-go bands around the way. I played with Crucial Image, Modern Concept, TMA, 2BC, New Attraction Band, Reaction Band before they became Reaction Band, and they were just simply Crucial Image, ABM before they got big. It was like, and a lot of people didn't have bass players because the keyboard did the bass. Like, that's what it was. Like, the keyboard did everything. The keyboard, and so people weren't pressed over finding a bass player. Yeah, the keyboard, the keyboard is the Mexican of instruments. That shit just took all of our jobs. Like, they niggas didn't even need a guitar player. And the Congo player, the nigga on the Congo and Bali's, they thought it was all fun. They was making jokes about it until the Phantom keyboard, remember that shit? Until it came out with the Congo sound effect. Whole note, half note, and the Congo players was like, yo, what the fuck? Give me back my shit. And the bass players was in the corner like, we told you. They took our jobs. Now all you need for a band is a Bernie Worrell type of person just on the keyboard, where the keyboard player has like 4 keyboards just stacked like a fucking Big Mac. And he's doing this thing with the melody down here. And up here, he's holding down the bass. He's doing some lead guitar shit on this one. That shit is tiered. What the keyboard players that they know what the fuck I'm doing. That shit tiered. When you see a tiered keyboard player, that nigga's serious. And he he took a lot of people's jobs. I just want y'all to know that when next time you see a tiered keyboard player on the stage. But there's still some good. Beyonce has a good band. I think it's like an all-female band or something. And at first, hey, you hello, you'd be like an all-female band, but her bass player is official. Beyonce got a good band. I'm just saying, like, you know, just calling it what it is. Somebody said that ain't a pull. Listen, I'm glad my pull is still in the show. Hey, pull, they're talking about you. Somebody said, yo, BG, Thundercat is sick on bass. Thundercat? I bet he is sick on bass. He look like he on drugs and shit. I seen Thundercat. I forgot, I can't name one of his songs, but I heard of him before. What is Zemo at? Bruh, shout out to the guy that was like, yo, you have to, yeah. So, yeah, there was a guy on a previous live stream. He was like, yo, wait till you have to change that tire. And I kind of made fun of him. Like, wait, are you in here, bro? I owe you an apology. I definitely do. And then I thought you was talking about the back tires, the four, that's cool. But this shit here, fam, these smaller tires are harder to replace than like my truck tires. And no one has a machine for it. So I took it to not the dealer, but you know. And that shit was like $50. And I already bought the tire. And they was like, yeah, $50. And then I had to wait like 3 days to get them back. And I was like, all you gotta do is put the tire on the fucking rim. So I might go to Harbor Freight and just get the damn machine to replace these baby tires, these little infant tires. Because I'm definitely not going through that again. And that creates a lot of downtime too. Might just have an extra set on hand so there's no downtime. So that if I pop one of these on the job, it's not the end of the fucking job. Shit is annoying. Somebody said only thing better drummer is a good bass player. I agree with you on that. Somebody said get split rims. Nah, I was. Somebody said I didn't pay 100. One of the guys told me to undo 4 bolts around the rim and it'll split in 2. Man, those caster wheels are crazy. Bro, I thought it was a joke. Those caster wheels are crazy as hell. And like when them shits pop, they pop. And then I went to Lowe's. Then what I did, I went to Lowe's and got the flat free tires, but they didn't have the same bearing. And I wanted to keep the OEM bearing, so I just bought the tires and took it up to the guys and let them do it. And that set me back $50. Somebody said the pit is still burning. Man, I just did that like 2 hours ago because I got some extra wood going that You know, I need the burn. Y'all hear that? When the last time you heard a man with change in his pocket? Just so what I need you to do is, that's some grown man shit. To have your hand in your pocket, just don't that shit bring back memories? Like niggas be wearing shirts. They say make men again. Like to have some change in your pocket. How many men right now you know that just keep quarters, case quarters and nickels and dimes and they? How many people you remember? Men used to ponder some shit back in the day and be like, all right, so be like, fam, are those keys or quarters? Oh, y'all want to see some cool wood? I'm getting better at identifying the wood. Oh, let me show you something. I got some cedar. I thought it was cherry wood, but it's cedar, and it's pretty as hell. Like when I split it. See, it done dried out a little bit. Yeah, it done dried out a little bit. It was more vibrant when I split it though. This that exclusive. Schmack, 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 schmack. Somebody said cedar smells good. Damn right. Everybody's tired of oak. Like that shit played out. Like everybody gets oak. And then it's like, no oak. We don't want that shit. Where's the good shit? Where's the cherry? The apple? Fucking oak. My shit smell exotic. I'll travel. Somebody say, BG, ever think of getting a mill when I can justify it? Maybe, you know, I move, get some bigger, get more land. I'll do the full-time lumber thing. Somebody said, you need a barn, brother. I got one up there. Well, it's not a barn, it's a big-ass shed, but that shit packed. I do need a barn. I'll pay somebody to come out and build it. I do want a mill, though. This is what I just picked up. Well, I still got some shit. I still got to unload the trailer. This is just my personal firewood, but that look like it's seasoned a little bit. Yeah, that's definitely seasoned. So I'm just gonna burn all of that. And I gotta start working on this today. I'm gonna take my time with that though. It ain't no rush. Got all this over here, but that's covered. And then where the Super Crip Blood trailer loader people at? Yo, how the hell? Yo, this log splitter. This log splitter heavy as hell. And I got like several upcoming jobs with it. And I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna get this on the trailer? Because they say you can tow it, but you can't go over 45 miles an hour. Takes a 2-inch ball. When I get to the property, let me see if I can. When I get, somebody said get a winch. Okay, Republic Hucker Sandwich. I thought about that, but I don't know how long I'm gonna keep my damn trailer. And if the trailer is on the damn truck, I don't want to put I don't want to put a winch on the back. I thought about just using a come along, but bro, this shit heavy as hell. Like when I got this down off the trailer, it pulled me down with it because you know, your ego getting away. I could take it off. Somebody said you can fab a detachable winch. That requires welding. Fam, I'm not even a welder. Look at Nova. Nova said huge waste of money. 4-ton electric is all you need. Fam, I'm off that electric shit. And trust me, I had some shit up here the other day that this was struggling with. So when it comes to business, you don't have time to be sitting there on somebody's property struggling to bust around because you got a 4-ton log splitter. I'd rather have more power. I'd rather have more ton than I need than need the ton and not have it. You understand what I'm saying? This is a money maker. This ain't for my personal. It is, but this makes me money. He said, I like you, Nova. Come back, big hugs, but you got to understand my mindset here, which is why I went out, which is why I invested in that. This isn't for me to make firewood for myself. I'm doing that plus doing stuff for other people. So when I go to people's farms and I'm splitting wood, I don't need to tell the people who hired me, hey, I can't split this. It ain't the best log splitter, but it gets the job done. It'll split anything you put up there. I don't have time for a 4-ton electric log splitter. Really? Like, I'm trying to do big things. I got goals. This nigga said a 4-ton. I'd rather buy once, cry once, than buy a little 4-ton and then get in business and be like, damn, I gotta go back out and buy something else. I gotta buy something else that can handle the hardwoods like it's nothing. You know, buy once, cry once. Somebody said you are not splitting ash. Somebody said electric chainsaw. Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. Come along, ratchet, winch. Shit just difficult. I gotta get a trailer that I jive with, because I'm still gonna sell that one. This nigga, I can't believe this nigga said a 4-ton. I can understand if you said a 25-ton. Like 22-ton. They got the 22-ton, the dirty hands. I looked at all of them. Like, they can take more accessories. Where I fucked up getting this is you can't get they don't make a 4-way wedge for that particular model. So that's my bad. I didn't fully research before, I purchased. But I'm not about to be sitting there with a 4-ton log splitter. What? An electric log splitter? I be going to farms. Like, where's the outlet? I don't have a hookup on my truck. Get an inverter. I don't got all that, fam. Like, I gotta work up to that. Somebody said 10-pound maul and a chainsaw is all you need. Not when people are coming to pick this up by the truckload every day. Not when people want like 2 cords a day. No, a maul is no. I've done that. That's how I started. Somebody said you'll realize someday. Nova, what will I realize? I'm just trying to understand your logic. What will I realize, Nova? You said all you needed is you wasted money. All you needed was a 4-ton log splitter. What will I realize? Bro, you said, not only did you say I wasted money getting a 34-ton log splitter. You said all I needed was an electric 4-ton log splitter. Now I want you to explain yourself. You said I understand that you are wasting money using a cannon to kill a mouse. I give you that. I give you that. You win. You win. I like that. I like you, Nova. You got it. I wasted a lot of money investing in a log splitter that's 34-ton when I should have just went out and bought a 4-ton log splitter, because I'm essentially killing a mouse with a cannon. So I should have got the electric log splitter. Bruh, you win. You win so fucking hard right now. Bruh, I literally just got owned. I didn't even think about it that way. I could have saved so much fucking money. This nigga said the electric law. Like, no, I'm not doing that electric shit no more. Somebody said, what kind of chainsaw should I? Somebody said, I can put my electric log splitter in my Jeep Patriots. See, Nova, and that's where you beat me at. Shout out, Nova, shout out to you. I like you, for real. For real, I'm not even being at you. You got a point. Is at least you could put it in your fucking Jeep Patriot, nigga. You could. Just a Jeep Patriot? Okay. That's a small log splitter. Like, who the fuck is taking you serious? I get it. Damn, I'd rather use an axe at that point. You might as well just throw an axe in the back. Nova, do you have a Bitcoin wallet? You have a Bitcoin wallet? Do you have an e-wallet? This nigga said I throw my electric log splitter in the back of my Jeep Patriot. Jeep Patriot, itty bitty baby as hell. The little cat got a little, and you done. You can't put nothing else in there. That shit in there like that, fam. That shit in. You put a box of tissues in the back of a Jeep Patriot, and that shit is crammed. This nigga said the Jeep Patriot. I seen a guy. He had a log splitter in the back of his pickup. I'm like, fam, come here. I tried to catch up to him. He thought I was on some bullshit. I was like, no, I just have questions. Like, I may need your assistance. Somebody said electric splitter would have. Yeah, you would need a generator. I mean, electric has it like battery power? I don't understand that. The electric log splitter? Fuck no. And you got to deal with a cord. No, get the gas. Get a gas. I mean, yeah, if it suits your needs, yeah, but you don't know what type of wood you liable to run into going to do stuff for somebody else. Somebody said I fit a washer and dryer in a Jeep WJ. Fam, you put a washer and a dryer in a Jeep WJ? I know you was a beast at Tetris. You good at Tetris, ain't you? Nigga, what kind of washer and dryer? This nigga, I put a washer and dryer in a Jeep WJ. And I'm a 2003 Jeep Grand Cherokee with the 4.7 liter engine. I fucking hate those vehicles. Nova, I'm starting to really not like you. Nova said electric is hydraulic. You do know. Nigga, it's not a question about It's not a question about it being hydraulic. It's electric. This log splitter, you see a gas tank? This is a gasser. This is a gas tank, Nova. This is the hydraulic ram. This is hydraulic. You see, this is the hydraulic ram. This is where you put the hydraulic fluid. That's the pump on the back of the engine. On an electric log splitter, you will not have a motor. You will not have a gas tank. That's what I'm saying. That's what, are you fucking retarded, Nova? Somebody said gas runs out, power doesn't. Okay, and you got that. But you try to act all stupid like I don't think you know what the fuck you're talking about. This nigga said you do know the electric one is hydraulic. All of them are hydraulic. Well, not the kinetic log splitters, whatever. And you got some other weird shit out there, but that's not the issue. You gotta hook your shit up. You need an outlet. Like, people do work out in the field. Goodness gracious. This nigga said the power never runs out. Gas will run out. I'm like, okay, bro, you got it. You got it. Power doesn't run out. You got it. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna just use a come along and start looking at winches. We'll get a good trailer that I really like. Nova said, just having fun, son. No, I will not. Nova, don't come in here and be like, I'm just playing with you. No, don't come in here and play. Because for one, you got a Jeep Patriot. I already don't like you. Get out. You have a fucking Jeep Patriot. Am I a joke to you? That's insulting me. I feel attacked. As somebody who's worked on it. No, get out. And then you said an electric log splitter was all I needed for business. No! That's when you gotta jingle the quarters on a nigga, just be like, what? This nigga said an electric log splitter. Big hugs, come here. Big hugs. Shout out to you, Nova. Big hugs. But yeah, that's what I just might do. Just come along, whatever. Somebody said iPhone charger. I never thought that would work. Oh goodness. Another riddle. Here go the riddles. Chiming in. I should I got it. I should fire it up. When I fired up the log splitter, like 84 people. We don't want to say that. Say something about truther. Somebody said, I don't have a clue about what you're talking about, but I like. QAnon said, somebody said, off topic BG, but before I get a repairman, what causes a dryer to stop heating and walk? Bro, there's some super crip blood dryer fanatic expert, super expert Fauci type of people in here, I'm sure. Any subject, these niggas in here, one of them seen your grievance and they will get with you momentarily, I'm pretty sure. They're in here, trust me. Trust me, they're here. They see you. Any minute now, they'll have a response. Because I don't know. Just ask the chat. The chat knows every fucking thing. The chat knows everything and no thing at the same fucking time. Somebody said, Nova said, did you see the 17-year-old black girl in Kenosha who killed a pedo in self-defense? She is in jail. Somebody said I need a super Crip blood roofer. They in here too. Chrism M said I can't never get a BG notification. Man, shit, you ain't missing nothing. Shit, I just got back from somebody's house checking out, you know, where to set up, but it's like, then I get there, then I go, when you go to somebody's house and they just have 2 dogs, they have like a pit bull puppy and like a fucking Yorkie. And you in there, they're like, bro, you cool with dogs? And you're like, yeah, dog, you know, dog's adorable. You know, and then the pit bull puppy just comes out and starts fucking you. It's like on your leg, and you're like, yo, I'm cool with dogs, but I don't, bruh. Like this shit, it's mini-meing me right now. It's like, oh, it's cool, it doesn't bite. And you're like, I'm not worried about it biting me. Right now, that shit, like, you ever want to like just look at somebody else's dog and be like, yo, I want to punch your dog in the forehead. And I know, Peter in the arms of an angel, all that good shit, but be like, yo, your dog is like skeeting on my leg. And this shit is cool with you? Like when dog owners be like, get down, and the dog don't fucking listen, you like, yo, what? Like you have a poorly trained dog, and it's just out here. You was like, you want me to put it up a little? I was like, can you put this little nigga up now? Like now you want to ask, do you want the dog to be put up after it done skeeted on my leg and started smoking a cigarette? But you want me to put it up now? I'm like, it's ready to go up now. Fucking punch your dog in the fucking sciatica. Like, your dog just busting out on me though. Like it's not gonna bite you though. Like how the fuck do you know what your dog gonna do? It don't even listen to you. Like people dead ass be like, yo, my dog, I got the, you know, good dog to train. Then they let the dog outside and the dog don't do shit the owner tell it to do. It won't bite you. Like, nigga, it don't even know you. For you to make a claim like that. How you just make a claim it won't bite? That shit ain't listened to nothing you said since it been out here. Does it know you feel like it won't bite? Somebody said, I got 4 German Shepherds. You don't got to worry about me in your backyard doing anything for you. Niggas be like, I'm going to leave my dogs out while you work. Because there's like literally no place else for them to go right now. Like this is like their territory. And all they do is want to like jump up on you and shit and fuck you. It's like, that's just how he says hello. It's like you just got to sit there like this. Like, that's just how he says hello. That means he likes you. I mean, obviously. You can't go around punching people's dog in the forehead, though. That shit just don't make sense. It's not, optically, it's not a good look. You can't just punch a dog in the fucking forehead. Like, you get, like, the death sentence for that. You'll get death threats. He punched my Saint Bernard in the forehead. And the judge is like, well, what was your Saint Bernard doing? It was attacking him aggressively in the worst way possible. But he still didn't have to kick my dog in the sciatica. Like, yo, I'm trying to save my fucking life. Your dog was either gonna fuck me or bite me. And that's a big ass dog. I'm not going out like that. I'm kicking shit. He was abusive towards my dog when I requested his services. I saved my life. Somebody said go Mike Vick on the dog. Mike Vick went Pokemon. Like that shit ain't. Like they told her that we were pre-programmed to do shit like that. Like in my day and age. Oh, Mike Vick was Ash Ketchum. This nigga Pikachu, electric attack, no. Just fight an Onyx. Mike Vick did the same shit. Got a baby pit bull, was like tackle attack. The other dog was like bite attack, crunch. Dodge it and use hyperspeed, agility. Now use flamethrower. Like, nigga, did you really just use a flamethrower? Like, if you had Pokemon, like, they'd be killing shit. I'd be like, yo, my shit dead now. Like, my Rat-a-tat is dead because you used a flamethrower. Just a flamethrower? Yo, shit, no flamethrower. Nigga, my shit dead. My shit Christmas ham out this bitch. Flamethrower attack and kill it. That's what they be saying. I'd be like, damn, did he just get hit by something like that? Stone ass. I'm like, yo, shit just went in the air. Yo, shit, 4 pounds wet and wearing boots. It just got hit by some shit 600 pounds, you stone edge. That shit is dead. R&R said dogs are from the wolf family. I mean, who didn't know? Who asked? Who asked you that? Who? Yo, R&R, come back. Who is arguing that? Who in the chat didn't know that? Who asked for that fun fact? Yo, where the fuck did that come from? Who needed to know that? Who didn't know that? Why did you feel the need to just be like dogs are in the wolf family? Who? That's the most basic. Who are you? Dan Bear said, Q. It got to be with information and facts like that. Dogs are in the wolf family. No one asked you. We're talking about Pokemon with flamethrower abilities, and you just bring up that. This nigga's definitely a Q operative. Just on the Q message board, handing out obvious fun facts. just your job. That's your job. Just go to somebody's live stream and state the obvious right now. We direct deposit the money right into your account. Do it. They direct deposit the money. You sign up for the job. You're like, how do I get paid? Just did you state obvious shit yet? You'd be like, yes, I did. Just direct deposit now. That shit, $20 a fucking message. That shit is retarded. That shit was goofy, fam. R&R, you don't even need to be kicked. You need to be loved for saying some shit like that. That's some shit a Nissan Altima driver would say. Somebody said autism sure is funny. Man, look. The autism people, they hate the autism people who don't have autism, but you might as well say they are autistic. They hate all of my autistic jokes that aren't even autistic jokes. Don't come here with that. You get the whole, my son, then you're going to get somebody, my son is autistic. Then they going to be in here. There's somebody going to remember me talking about George Floyd's daughter. Just be like, remember he taught George Floyd's daughter is autistic. This is why I subscribe. Now I remember. Don't remember remembrance, people. Fuck Barricade Garage. He talks about autistic kids. I don't know what it is. Maybe she got Asperger's or something. I don't know. Shout out to autism and Asperger's. We're different. We find different things funny. Yeah, don't do that, bro. Take that back. Get that out the chat for them niggas show up. They show up strong too. Soon as you say something about autism, everybody has an autistic kid all of a sudden. My daughter is autistic. And another nigga be like, my neighbor's next door neighbor is autistic. The nigga would know and be like, my cat is autistic. How dare you mention autism and make jokes about it? Like, damn. Meanwhile, they steady coming for your boosters and your vaccine shots periodically. They just give them all the fucking vaccines in the world, but I'm the bad guy for mentioning that shit. This nigga said get a 4-ton electric log splitter. And then sat up there and was like, that's all you need. I hear people like, that's all you need. Like a nigga know what I need. This all you need. That's what I think about. R&R, nah, not R&R. We back on you again. This nigga said, all you need is a 4-ton electric log splitter, cuz. You did not have to go out and get that 34-ton log splitter. All you need is a 4-ton electric log splitter that you gotta hook up to an outlet, nigga, out in the field somewhere if you can find it. He was super Crip blood about it too. I'm not letting that go. That's just like telling a nigga with a Z-mower, just like, nigga, you don't even need a Z-mower to mow somebody's commercial property. All you need is a pair of scissors. You're wasting time and money. This nigga like, what? You don't need a lawnmower. You just get some scissors. You're wasting money getting a lawnmower. Nigga mowing 10 acres. You're wasting money. Get some scissors. You don't need a tractor. You're wasting money. Get a mule. Yeah, nigga tell you get a mule. Get a mule. Mule it. Just fucking mule it. You're wasting money buying a tractor. You don't need a loader. This nigga told me I don't need a loader. Nigga, do you see this freight? You don't need a hydraulics. Just use your arm. Split it with your arm. R&R, you in here, bro? That was Nova that said that. That wasn't R&R. That was Nova. You still in here, bro? You got 10 acres. You don't need a lawnmower. Just use scissors. The ones that are kitchen grade too. The poultry scissors. Use the poultry scissors. I'm like, yo, the cutting swath. Bro, can you imagine the cutting swath on kitchen scissors? Nigga, that's like 2 inches. That shit is 2-inch cutting swath. No. Somebody said, get some Guatemalans and machetes. No, I'm not getting nobody from Guatemala is toiling anything. No, I don't know. I don't even like that name. That got to be the ugliest name for a land and a people. And the Guatemalans are watching this and they know it. It's like, bro, nobody wants you. They're like, why? And they're like, because you're Guatemalan. Like, fucking Guatemalan. Somebody say, get the Grim Reaper scythe. Why? So somebody could tell me, you don't need a scythe. Get scissors. Get the fucking kitchen scissors. You're wasting money on a scythe. Get scissors. Fuck no. So I could be attacked for using a scythe? You don't just get a log. You don't need a log splitter. Get an axe. You're wasting money on a log splitter, cut. And then you go get an axe, and they're like, you don't even need an axe. Use your fucking hand and chop it. Cobra Kai style, nigga. Just chop it like Cobra Kai. Chop it like Danny. You're wasting time. You're wasting money. Just chop Cobra Kai to wood, cut. You're like, damn, nigga, it's never good enough. What if nigga, then you be like, yo, what if I can't? Then you start chopping shit with your hand and like, bro, that's not good enough, cut. You really hit new heights when you have other people chop your shit, cut. You're not doing it right, cut. You're wasting money. You're wasting time chopping your own wood. You be like, fam, I don't got money to pay anybody. Well, I don't got. Nigga, get some Guatemalans, cuz. That would ever get the Guatemalans do that shit, cuz. Anything else and you're wasting time and money. You're wasting all that money chopping your own wood when you should have went out and got some Guatemalans. You be like, damn. The Guatemalans just chop it, just, ¿qué? ¿Qué? Dice, ¿cuántos centavos? Paying fees? Paying fee, ¿qué? Why do you talk to people? You deal with people who don't speak English. You be like, yo, can you chop this pile of wood? Yeah. Then what they do when they don't understand you, but they want you to think you. Bruh, you come back outside, they done chopped up your truck. It ain't we finished. We finished. See cuántos centavos? They got their hand off a payment. You like, yo, you nigga, the wood is still here. My truck is chopped up. They be like, you ¿qué? They're like, bro, you disassembled my truck. That's what they do. They either shake their head incessantly or call you buddy a million times. Buddy, no, buddy. 50 centavos. Nigga, get the Guatemalans to do it, cuz. You wasting money on a log splitter. You should have went out and bought some Guatemalans. This nigga's on one now. The fucking Guatemalans. There go R&R. What up, R&R? Use that log splitter on your hair. Somebody said Biden equals Mr. Magoo. Oh, here y'all go about politics. I don't even know all what's going on. Like I've been smooth busy. Fuck going on out there in the real world. Cause that's what y'all think is the real world. Somebody said half price Guatemalan. Bro, that is the that leaves a nat Guatemalan. You be like, fam, where you from? I be like, Guatemalan. Like, hey, you cannot sit at our lunch table. Kid, you know kids are assholes. Nigga, just like Guatemalan. No, nigga, not at our lunch table, you not. Kids would be like, where you from? Where you say you from? This nigga Guatemala. Nigga, where? Everything on fire as usual. Fear machine on full throttle. Right, that's why I walked away. That's why I'm happy. Somebody. Truth is Freedom said, get food, BG. Real world apocalypse now going to hit. I mean, truth is freedom. They've been saying that for how long? Like, who are you to you preaching to the choir here? We already know all that. Everybody we know that. That's like that. You might as well say dogs come from the wolf family at this point. They ain't doing nothing but repeating yourself. I hate niggas that repeat themselves and just be like, get your food. And then every 5 years, it's like, it's gonna happen. The apocalypse it's here. Get the fucking food buckets. And then niggas start selling food buckets all over again. And Patriot Pantry makes all this fucking money. It's like, we know that. All the real ones, they got food. They got ammo, food, guns. They women ain't in the clubs. They pressure cannon shit. Their cannon game strong. The farming game strong. People growing food. Getting land. Like, fuck you, man. The apocalypse here. Nigga. And most importantly, niggas got the right mentality. So what are you talking about? The apocalypse is now, BG. Like, for you it is. I'm gonna sit here and make jokes. I hate when niggas get on that. Like, people get on that apocalyptic shit. It just be like super Crip blood apocalyptic and shit. They be like super Crip blood apocalyptic. Nigga, get everything now, nigga. Everybody's gonna fucking die. But buy my flashlight first. It's a cute flashlight. You need it in the apocalypse where everybody will die. Which I don't know why you would need a flashlight, but fucking buy it. Fucking solar powered food buckets. Nigga, like don't you hate that shit? Like, people are dead ass sit up there and tell you, like, oh, there's nothing we could do about anything. They own all of us. The Jews are coming, they own us, and the government is gonna do this and do that. And then they'll end their broadcast with, buy my solar powered legalized freedom shirt. And you're like, hey fam, if there's nothing we could do, why the fuck is buying your merchandise gonna help? Why is clicking on your Amazon link gonna help if we're all going to die? The fuck, man? And then people go around the media parroting that bullshit. So now you have what you just had, which is somebody in my live chat talking about, the apocalypse is now, BG, get your food. Nigga, what have you been seeing me do? What have I been doing? Bro, I've been there, done all that. And no, that shit don't scare me. I don't give a fuck what happened. I'm a G. I'm a soldier for real. All that fear porn niggas run around with, I laugh at that shit now. Cause my mentality right. I don't have nothing to be worried about. Even when I have something to worry about, I have nothing to worry about. It is what it is. Get your, the apocalypse is now, barricade. Get your toilet paper and get your food. I'm like, fam, do you even do you can? Do you preserve? You're telling me to get my shit together. Like, oh, I'm not talking about you, even though I'm just talking about people who run around with that mentality. Like, niggas been doing this shit. Like, there's people that been prepping since 2012, still waiting for shit to hit the fan. Like how people said it was gonna happen, and it never fucking happens. Cause the needle moves so fucking slowly that you think it's okay, then they flip a switch and put you in a panic. Then they cut the switch off and now everything's okay. Then they flip a switch and people get to panicking again. Almost like what they did with the Kyle Rittenhouse situation. I'm gonna show you something. This the mentality. This is why you are called goyim. This is why you are called cattle. The officer that kneeled on George Floyd's neck in prison, long ass time, a lot of people feel. He didn't murder nobody. The fentanyl did it. The fentanyl. All right. Justice was not served. Now here you go, Kyle Rittenhouse. You got to feed both sides. It's for optics. So people are happy about the verdict, and they're like, and people before the verdict, if this doesn't pass, if they say Kyle Rittenhouse is guilty, then this means our justice system is completely rigged. And then they come out and be like, Kyle Rittenhouse is not guilty on all charges. And that's enough to make you niggas happy. You're cattle. This excites people on both sides. The people that want to burn shit and the people that think this is our justice system at work. Justice prevailed. Like, you're fucking cattle to me. You're goyim to me. I don't even blame them for calling you goyim. I see you the same way. Fucking cattle. Like, it is what it is. Where's my honorary small hat? I'm ready for it. Niggas just sit up there and be wishy-washy and shit and put all their emotional energy into some bullshit. And then want to run around and tell other people to get prepared. The apocalypse is now. Meanwhile, you're not even working on yourself, fam. Your ducks not even lined up. You don't even know the basic survival shit. All you know is Patriot Pantry and Black Rifle Coffee and Blackout Coffee and all this other bullshit coffee. That's all you know. All you do is chase truther videos and apocalyptic speech. You're not a survivor. You're weak as fuck. You just want to broadcast your virtuosity by telling people to prepare for some shit that you feel like is inevitable, that the people you follow said was going to happen 5 years ago, then 2 years ago, then 18 months ago. Nah, fam. Nigga, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Then people just want brownie points for sounding good. That's all people want to do. I don't even believe people believe the shit coming out of their mouth at this point. This shit is just because they want just to sound good. You get ready, BG, and nigga, you probably don't even can. You probably don't even grow shit. And most importantly, you're mentally weak and broke the fuck up. Like, you fall for all the mainstream media psychological operations and military mind games. Because you're watching that shit. You devour that shit. Eyes wide open. Cup empty. Just sitting at the table filled with the gods called media. Fill my cup, please. And then want to run back to your little base that you built up. Prepare! We're all going to die! But first... Hey, you can miss me with that shit. Oh, what do I know? Neurological BG is controlled opposition. You damn right I'm controlled opposition. I'll own that shit. You damn right. I'm controlled I'll be a controlled opposition. Calling somebody controlled opposition is like calling somebody racist at this point. It doesn't fucking mean anything. Like, people have thrown that word around so fucking much, it doesn't mean shit no more. So yeah, I'll be a controlled oppositionist. I might even change the fucking channel name to Controlled Opposition and save you niggas a step. I'll be a controlled opposition, all right. Meanwhile, the real controlled opposition is just considered truther. Pumping out nothing but fear porn and get ready porn. With no truth. Yeah, I'm controlled opposition. Show us your garden area right now. Is there anything still alive in it? You remember my thumbnail from a couple live streams ago? Yeah, that's still alive. And that shit down yonder. And my access point gonna glitch out if I go over there. Somebody, Nova said they are just trying to mentally prepare people for a war with China. Bro, that's not how you do it. Like, I have experience in building, I have experience in putting a battery in people's back. And you do it just how I did it. You don't do it by constantly, look, this is all what they have. Look what they're doing. Like when it came time to go pop with the Bloods and shit, niggas wasn't like, oh, you see how many Bloods there are? Look at the Blood gang. They're strong. Look how many of them, and look how little of us. Did you see what the Bloods did today? Did you see who they beat up today? You don't do shit like that, fam. You boost the morale of your people. Like, y'all got that shit backwards. Like, ain't nobody mentally preparing you for shit by constantly talking about that shit. That puts you in a state of fear. And when you scared, typically people don't move. They just... And it keeps you in a cycle of looking for more information. It may even make you mad, and then you still don't do shit. That's all you fucking do. Like, you're not doing shit. Like, people think this information is something that's gonna put the fire under somebody's ass to get them to do shit. It doesn't. Did you see what they're beating people up? Somebody said, I feel something spiritual happening. Something spiritual is always happening. Somebody said, when you get scared, just whack off. Pretty much, that's all niggas do anyway. That's all niggas want to do any fucking way. Nobody wants to change nothing. If they did, they would work on themselves instead of going around the internet telling other people to prepare for shit. Nigga, how about you get prepared for shit? I mean, pretty much, Leone Lion, they're just trading e-wallets and shit. Somebody say experience that with demonic entities. It's a weird feeling to be stuck between fight and flight. And that's what they do. They keep you in that specific type of limbo. I've been there before. That's how I know what to define it is. Like, it's fear. This shit keeps you paralyzed. Like, gratitude and loving life, that shit keeps you moving. That's why I make jokes about niggas. Like, that shit keeps you moving, cuz. Like, all of that, this is gonna happen. That shit don't do. Just like I told Raging Dissident when I went on his show. Like, you can't have a nation full of dead people. Like, eventually all that reporting on the news and what other people are doing, that shit gets old, and eventually all it does is decay the men that are ready to do something about anything. Then they just become avid headline readers and consumers of merchants that dole out headline after headline saying that they are off the tit of mainstream media when that's all the fuck they report on. Give a fuck about that shit. Just like I ain't give a fuck about the Kyle Rittenhouse shit. I said my piece on that. I said I would have smoked niggas if I was in the same situation too. But then somebody came on the chat, they were like, I lost respect for you, Barricade. You seen that? I lost respect for you, Barricade Garage, because you don't stand with Kyle Rittenhouse. See, that's where we have come. That just shows you that people, I don't watch TV, I don't watch the media, y'all still suck on the tit of the media. You just do it indirectly through your favorite truthers and bloggers. If you ask me, all that shit is subversive. People lost respect for me because a lady came on the chat and was like, you should pray for Kyle Rittenhouse. And I called that shit selfish and said, no, I will not pray for Kyle Rittenhouse because you don't know. It may be meat for him to go to prison. If he don't, he don't. Apparently he fucking did it. Oh well, at the end of the day, if you want to pray about some shit, it should be let the will of your Father who is in heaven, let his will be done. Hallowed be thy name. All of this selfish, oh, you gotta pray, you Kyle Rittenhouse and pray. And it's like you don't even pray when the going is good, when everything going good in your life, no prayers. You wasn't praying when you got that Nissan Altima at the dealership. I can afford a new Nissan Altima. Yes, I got the money to go get a Nissan Altima. You were happy as fuck. When you drove it off the lot, you wasn't praying, you was happy. But when the transmission started slipping on you, going uphill, now you want to pray. Oh, Father, please don't let it be the transmission. Oh, pray. Don't let me break down at this intersection. So no, I don't want to hear that shit. And then somebody's like, I lost respect for you. They see some authentic, this is what I mean. That's some authentic shit. And now it's come to a point where the authentic people aren't recognized as authentic. Anytime somebody says, I lost respect for you, Barricade Garage, because you won't stand with Kyle Rittenhouse, that's media programming, and you don't even know it. And that shit not even, and I'm the same person who said a couple months ago that Democrat-Republican shit does not matter. Kyle Rittenhouse or Ahmaud Arbery, none of that shit fucking matters. When the going gets tough, you're going to need labor, and you're going to need people, and you're not going to give a fuck. People's political anything. I don't give a fuck if they Democrats, I don't care. If you have a skill, you're going to be valuable. That's all I'm fucking saying. But you have been polarized by this left-right shit. This shit is fucking stupid. Like, nobody requests my services and are like, oh, are you a Democrat? Are you a Republican? No one does that. This is how I know politics is fake as fuck. Because when it comes time to real shit, doing things with your hands, no one gives a fuck about any of that. No one cares. And you may not like me saying that, but it's the same thing with the Mexicans hopping the fucking border. They putting in work. No one gives a fuck how they got here. The companies you work for are still contracting with them. All types of illegal immigrants, while saying they are against illegal immigration. That's what it come down. It come down to the basics. D's, not e-wallets, not Bitcoin, not sucking Elon Musk's dick, not watching the mainstream media and trying to figure out why Joy Reid said this, what AOC gonna do, what Donald Trump is going to do. Is Donald Trump going to start his website? Can I be a part of that? Shit don't fucking matter. Like, I'm showing y'all real shit every fucking day. But lo and behold, somebody lost respect for me. Because all I am is authentic. I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. Well, shout out to Schizo Radio. When he did my impression, he put that song in there. I noticed that. I lost all respect for Barricade Garage because he's not spending his emotional currency with this whole Kyle Rittenhouse scam. That's what I heard. I don't stand with none of them niggas. But somebody asked me the other day about the Ahmaud Arbery shit. I would have shot that nigga too. You don't grab nobody's pistol, shotgun, nothing. Like there's people in hoods that get shot for way less than what Ahmaud Arbery did. You don't fucking grab. No, I don't give a fuck if you stole. I don't give a fuck what you did. If you grab my pistol, my Big Mac, my street sweeper, nigga, you gonna get swept up. I don't got time to sit there and figure out intent. But at the same time, I don't give a fuck about that shit. That shit made the media for a reason. And the reason is just what the fuck I told you. People just love being entertained. But the entertainment they think is entertainment is actually emotionally draining. And then they just become bitter people who want to go around telling other people to prepare but never actually prepare themselves. Because they're so busy involved emotionally in scams. Chasing lab leak theories and shit. What politicians are doing what? What high profile case on the mainstream media and what the verdict should be. Not how you should get your fucking life together, how you should get something going for your fucking self. So you don't have to worry about your job. I lost my job to vaccine mandates. You just sit there paralyzed in fucking fear. And if not, then you sitting there cause I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. When you sing it, you gotta do a G. I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. Nova said, I started a free-range beaver farm because of you, Barricade. Nova, you're just weird. All right, it's weird enough that you have a 4-ton electric log splitter. Then you went and compounded that problem with a Jeep Patriot. Like, I stopped at Jeep Patriot with you. You have a Jeep Patriot. A Jeep Patriot is the ultimate side chick vehicle. That's enough from you, Nova. You can rest now. You can go home. Thank you very much. Somebody said, get on BitChute. I am on BitChute. Fuck BitChute. I'm on BitChute. Bro, I was going around uploading shit on Div, and then I'm like, fuck all that. Get on BitChute. Fuck BitChute. Fuck all of them. Fuck you too. Bro, I land. This is an automotive repair channel. I landed on YouTube. YouTube specifically to teach people how to work on their cars. So they don't get fucked over at the very least when they go to dealerships and garages. It looked like this the hill I'ma die on. I don't give a fuck what you do or people you follow do. I'm not running around chasing social media sites. Shit is fucking gay. To me it is anyway. Nigga, I upload over here, and then I do it over here, and then I have a backup channel over here. Bro, when I'm done, I'm done. There ain't no more like me. When I'm gone, I'm fucking gone. Everybody has a season. There's a time and a place for everything. All good things come to an end. Just while I'm here, can I inspire people to be authentic? Yeah. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to talk my shit in between time and in the meantime. Sitting around here uploading. I got a BitChute that I lost the password for. I got a fucking Odyssey channel. I don't know the password to that shit neither. What nigga you know has time to keep passwords for multiple social media sites in his fucking in his cell phone? Who the fuck? Everything was the same shit with me. I had the same password for every fucking thing. And all of a sudden that shit changed overnight. I'm like, wait a minute, did a nigga add a hashtag? Was that a capital E? It was like, yeah, then certain sites be like, your password has to be 8 million letters or less and use apostrophes. And you like, all right, wait a minute. I don't got time to keep doing that shit. Yeah, fucking Palm Pilot or whatever the fuck people put a million passwords in nowadays. Somebody said Richie from Boston can help you with your password again. No, the fuck he can't. Richie from Boston can't do shit but get banned a million times. Obviously, him and his passwords and his channel name and all of that shit ain't doing no fucking good. That's all I'm saying. Maybe it's different when you start off. It's an automotive repair channel. And never quite make that cross into blogging and being like talking about political shit. That's why after you watch one of my videos, usually you'll see an automotive repair video next, because that's what the AI recognizes this shit as. Somebody said 1Password a rule, man. That shit gay. Niggas go over there and made a gab, and then I made, what was this shit? I made a gab like 5 fucking months ago. For what? And then no shots fired at the people with 1 million social media pages and you know. No shots fired at people that get deleted and they're like, I gotta go over here now. No shots fired at, you know. That's not what this is. This is, I told you, we different. You have different caliber men. I'm not going to sit up here and chase fucking the internet. When I want to talk my shit, I hit the go button. That's good enough for me. Niggas like, get on BitChute. I'm leaving YouTube. Go fucking leave. I will sit out here and talk to the Blue Jays, which is what I do anyway. I don't got time to remember that fucking BitChute password and then make another one. And then there's like 5 Barricade Garage channels. And then you can't have the same channel name, so it has to be like BG Studio or BG Enema, BG Recipes. Catskill Hillbilly said, oh, I love Blue Jays. They're smart as fuck. Are you new here, Catskill Hillbilly? I fucking hate my Blue Jays. Are you new here? I love them. We have a love-hate relationship. You must be new here. You don't know how they go in. They heckle me. They are smart. They're smart asses. I have a fat one that wears a satchel. He's the Tinky Winky out of the West Side clan. That's the clan that comes from that way. He also has a paper mache small hat. He wants to be my manager so fucking bad. You'll hear him every now and then. Yeah, the tip mice too, but they get run out by the Blue Jays. Somebody said the BG report. Bro, you don't want a BG report. That shit is not going to be nothing. Nigga like the corporatereport.com is subscribe over there and media monarchy. James Corbett from corporatereport.com. I just put that nigga's whole media, whatever the fuck, on blast. I like James Corbett from corporatereport.com. He was trying to get kicked off YouTube. He felt alone when he was still on YouTube. He was like, I'm still on YouTube. I don't know why. That's because people think you a shill if you're still on YouTube. So it's like peer pressure. You know, that peer pressure was getting to him. It was like, I want to be kicked off YouTube. Because I'm like the only truther still alive on YouTube. So niggas want to, you know, it's high school. I don't give a fuck about peer pressure. I do what I do and let people do what they can about it. You know, I'm built for consequences, though. A lot of people aren't. But I get it. This is how a lot of people make money, and they can't do nothing else. So they have to. Bro, and these ain't shots fired. I'm understanding. Listen, people, I get it. It's how you feed your family. I get it. You know, this is just me. Don't take nothing I say personal. It's just how I see the world through my eyes. Like how when people say they can turn the lights off at any, they can shut this shit off at any time neither. And if all of your stock and Bitcoin and money is routed through this shit, then you gonna be up shit's creek without a fucking paddle. You know, this is why I press skills. And I know there's other people out there that be like, oh, get a trade. I feel like people say get a trade just to appear virtuous. They don't really mean that shit. But now I see it's becoming trending. It becomes trendy to say go get a trade. Always remember, Barricade Garage actually has a fucking trade. Multiple trades. So I'm not just sitting here telling you to do something I don't fucking do myself. You know, that's all. That's all. I get it, though. It's easy. I'm built, I always take the harder way in life, but it's easy to sit on here with you and make money like that. That shit is easy. What's not so easy is to, you know, load up the truck and trailer and go to job sites and put yourself out there as a brand rooted in reality and actually hand out cards and flyers, meet people, put your game face on, put your pants on every fucking day, go out into the world, the real world, not that fake ass political bullshit. Shout out to the HVAC people. That's all I'm saying. We different. Yeah, we different. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just not who I am. Like, I'm not going to let fear of being demonetized stop me from saying what the fuck I want to say. Or being demonetized. Or channels being deleted. But if that's your bread and butter, then you will always be tethered to the internet. And you will always be fearful and mince words. I don't give a fuck who you are. You will always mince words and try to say what's socially acceptable instead of how you really feel. You will always, you can't, you know. And these ain't shots fired. Those are just the facts, folks. Those are just facts. I don't give a fuck who you are. You know, you can go out there, you can get your following, you can have your fans, you can set up your Discord, you can go on Minds, you can set up a Minds channel, BitChute, Odyssey Library. You could do all that shit. But what you can't do is still make an income if that shit were to get cut the fuck off. Because you have no fucking skill set whatsoever. And all you do is run around the internet and tell people to be prepared for the apocalypse instead of actually getting a skill set that would help you during an apocalypse. That's all I'm saying. You know, that's all. Somebody said they will fall back into selling feet pics. I learned that shit with my first big YouTube check. We talked about that, didn't we? We talked. We family, we talked. That YouTube check, that shit was huge. But it's like, all they gotta do is Control Alt Delete. And people sit here and sell out for the fucking money. They can be taken from you for any given fucking reason whatsoever. People sit here and be like, freedom of speech is dead. No, nigga, freedom of speech is not dead. It's dead to you because you want to keep that money coming in. That's it. What the nigga was like, you're not the barometer for free speech. Well, I feel free to say whatever the fuck I want to say. That's free speech to me. When you make your own hours, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say. That's all I'm saying. No, that YouTube check, that shit reminded me just how much they fucking control. And it also showed me why people sit here and say freedom of speech is dead, even when it's really not. It's not. And I know people hate me saying it's not dead. You just don't want to deal with the consequences. And the consequences is you losing that YouTube check or that internet money. Them's the consequence, but the freedom of speech ain't dead. Nobody put a muzzle over your mouth, held a gun to your head and said you can't say this. It's that money. I give you a perfect example. Speaking candidly, this is more freedom of speech. That shit that happened when people was running around saying the election was rigged and it was stolen and Donald Trump won. Remember that shit? Meanwhile, mainstream media is showing you every fucking day what appears to be election fuckery at ballot boxes all across America. YouTube puts out a little notification that says, yo, anybody who says the election was stolen is going to get their channel deleted. Remember that? And some diehard conservative people sat up there and was like, yo, I can't say this no more. Brandon Tatum was one of them. Not to pick on Brandon Officer Tatum, but he was one of them. He was like, I can't. I was like, yesterday it was all good for you to say that. But now, you can't say that. You can't say the election was stolen. The election was stolen. The election was stolen. The election was stolen. The very next day. The election was, well, now YouTube is censoring people. No, nigga, you censoring yourself. You censoring yourself. Kanye West was right when he said slavery is a choice. Never forget it. That's all I'm saying. The election was stolen. The very next day, the election was... Mark Dice, all of them. All of them. Everybody. Everybody. They found a roundabout ways. Even high impact flicks. Cerveza bug. Like, no, I don't want to hear that freedom of speech is dead shit. Nigga, say that shit. And but then again, I forgot. It's because I'm black, so I can say certain shit. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, yo, that's a coward's way out. That's like me looking at a white man. That's like me looking at a white man. It's because you're white. That's why you have all that land and property. And that's why you have a stump grinder and a loader and an excavator and a construction company. That all you do is hire illegal immigrants. It's because you're white. It's the same shit. I'm not going to sit here and make excuses. I'm going to fucking get out there and do it. And I don't even give a fuck if it's harder for me to do it. I'll bask in that. I'll glory in that shit. I'll glory in my journey being twice as hard as your journey just to get to where the fuck you are. That means something to me. That's life. I'm not making excuses for people no more. No more victim shit. No more victim shit. The white man ain't holding me back. No more victim. And niggas, you black, you can say that, nigga. You can say everything I can say. You can say everything I can say. Go fucking do it. If you're not built for consequences, that's one thing. But the no victims, no more. No more. I'm not satiating no one's victimhood, no more. That shit is done. That's over. There are no. You victimize your fucking self. It's people right now. They made me wear a mask. You didn't have to wear that mask. You didn't have to wear that shit. Why you put the mask on? Do y'all know it's people right now that when their job mandated vaccines, they went out and got a vaccine even though they didn't want to? And now they hear the news about the courts halting mandates and shit, and they're like, wait a minute, what? I already got the vaccine up. Y'all gonna start this shit now? Boy, are you fucking serious? Please. Fucking seriously? Bro, you just revealed yourself to be a bitch that needed an excuse. A coward. To hide the hiding behind victim conscious. They're making me do it. They're making me do it. That's why I said we not built the same, bro. I don't want to hear y'all victim shit. Cut that shit out. Like, that shit's a bad look. And one, you know, how to make men again. Instead of selling you a shirt that says make men again, it starts with telling you, no, you're not a fucking victim. No. Cut that shit off before I smack the fuck out you. Somebody said, BG, you're being ableist. Did it ever occur to you that blind people is scrolled up? It sounded like you was going some Dave Chappelle route with that. Somebody said election fraud occurred. The Biden administration is intentionally destroying America. Nigga, every administration is intentionally destroying America. And one thing about the election fraud shit is I seen it too. It's crazy, but I feel the same way. It's some bullshit happening. But one thing you got to understand about the media is if the same thing with these vaccines. It's like they want anti-vaxxers. They did the same thing with the election. They sat up there and they showed you all the fuckery. They didn't even hide it. They showed you bitches just boarding up windows. They showed you footage of the bitch just telling everybody to go home. And then when people left, pulling out boxes, just ballots and liquor. And you like, yo. And then they tell you you're not seeing what you're seeing. All of that shit is a psychological operation, cuz. Bro, I don't trust none of that shit because they want you to see it. It's there for a reason. And people... That's all people did. And then people put so much stuff. Like, they didn't even hide it. They wanted you to feel like it was stolen. And they wanted this group to feel like you feel like it was stolen so they could set up the premise for a January 6th, which didn't even fucking happen in the capacity that they fucking talk about it. Because I know people that actually went fucking there. Then they do this big manhunt for people in January 6th. All that shit was bread and circus. And it kept you emotionally involved in the lie that, you know, that a president is going to actually fucking do something for your fucking life. If Trump would have been in there, everything would have been better. That's how you feel? Fuck Joe Biden, so you want Trump? Trump should have been in there. Fuck all of them. Same thing like Trump, the same Trump who was sitting up there talking about WikiLeaks and all that conspiratorial shit while he was running. And then sat up there and everybody was like, he's gonna pardon Julian Assange. And then this nigga goes and pardons Kodak Black. Swear. Niggas was sitting on the couch at home and the niggas was like, well, all right, we waiting on Julian Assange. He about to drop some names. Watch this. Watch what he about to fuck the game up. This nigga said Kodak Black. Niggas was at home like, who the fuck is Kodak? There was a lot of people at home didn't even know who the fuck Kodak Black was. It's like, yo, who the fuck is Kodak Black? Please tell me he had something to do with WikiLeaks or anything. Something conspiratorial. Anything at all. Who the fuck? Tell me he got the servers to a Clinton fucking laptop or something. Anything. He has the motherboard or something. No? A rapper? Nigga, it was niggas at home. Who the fuck is Lil Wayne? Who the fuck are these people? It's all a fucking game, bro. And they show you shit to get this side outraged, and they show the other side this shit to get them outraged, and it keeps you fighting each other. Like, I noticed the bullshit going on between pro-vaxxers and anti-vaxxers. That's why I don't even get into that shit. It's like they drop so much evidence on why you shouldn't take the fucking vaccine. And it's right there in the open. For other vaccines, for people who've been looking into it, been on this shit for a while, you got the look. The coronavirus, they just put the shit out in the open. It's like right here. They get you anti-vaxxers going. They get the pro-vaxxers going. And they step back and let you niggas battle it out. And then they come in with the conclusion of the matter, which is to keep peace, so we have to do this. And then blame you. It's just a fucking game. This is the arena. I don't get into that shit. I kick the habit. I just beat through the tech with weapons and eat through the flesh. And I never eat you unless the fucking meat looks right. It's a fucking game. The only way out is to open that door and step out. See ya. That's it. No fucking election fraud. All elections are frauds. But you feel like Trump would have done something better than Joe Biden. I understand Joe Biden is sleepy. Somebody asked, it was like, what do you think about Kamala Harris running the presidency while Joe Biden is getting treated for a Yorkie bite and having a colonoscopy? I think the same thing I think about Donald Trump being president. I think the same thing about Reagan being president. I think the same thing about Ron DeSantis being president. I think the same thing about Hillary Clinton being president. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Not only that, but I have work to do. It's all bullshit. Doesn't even fucking matter. This nigga pardon Kodak Black. This the nigga you want in 2024? And then they do shit, they give you something fucked up. And then they give you something even more fucked up. And be like, you gotta pick the lesser of two fuck ups. And then Americans do what Americans have been doing for a long time. They settle for bullshit. Everybody's standards is low. Just because y'all standards is low as fuck don't mean mine have to be lowered. That's that groupthink shit. Nah, fuck y'all. Not y'all, but fuck y'all. Y'all can keep all that shit. They go a blue jay creeping up around here. Oh, that was a cardinal. A little bird fun fact. Female cardinals are like burgundy. They're like a dirty burgundy. The male cardinals are like flaming red. Y'all can make these people, they gonna talk, they gonna say whatever fuck they want to say, they gonna make of it what they want to make of it. But at the end of the day, everybody has their opinions on who should be in office. Everybody's gonna have their opinion on what ideology should rule. Everybody's gonna have their opinion on how shit should be run. But you know, at the end of the day, all I know is man's systems always fail. She absolutely facts, folks. I mean, that's the only thing concrete right now. All of man's ideologies and systems come to naught. Always, all of them. People like, we need a democracy. Greece, we need a republic. The Persian Empire, we have a democracy and a republic. The Roman Empire, democracy, republic, just shit didn't work. Communism, that shit didn't work. Capitalism, shit's not working. It doesn't work. And then when it leads to corporatism, niggas be like, but this isn't true capitalism. All y'all do is argue about ideologies all fucking day. Meanwhile, you die and then don't get shit accomplished with your life because you don't love life. Sorry. But at the end of the day, that's what I think about everybody's idea. At the end of the day, everybody takes a shit, and your shit stinks, just like everybody else. Somebody said, the greatest plans of mice and men. I don't even know what that is. Sometimes I think my farts smell worse than other people. Oh, they definitely do. They definitely do. You eat that Taco Bell, though. You eat that taco, you a little jetpack, ain't you? You a jetpack. Somebody said people just complicate shit. It's our ignorance. Man, you can call it what you want to call it. What I call it is won't work. You can call it what you want to call it. What I call it is you set up this system, this group of people over here aren't going to like this system. You can set up a democracy, this group of people won't like that. You can set up a republic, these people won't like that. You could do communism, people are going to fight it. You could do capitalism, people are going to want communism. And eventually that shit will be subverted and taken down and destroyed. And a new form will appear. When that's gone, something else will come up. Like, this is the cycle. There is nothing new under the sun. Man has been here for a long time. They've tried everything. Trust me. Somebody say anarchy. What about the people who don't want anarchy? John Rice. Are they going to have to be forced to want anarchy? Like no rulers anarchy? But the minute somebody's like, yo, I want like governments and shit, and then you going to be like, well, we don't have that. And then that becomes like a rule, and now you're a fucking ruler. Now you're denying people what they want by saying no rulers, and these people want rules, and you're like, no, we can't have that. It's like, how are you going to enforce anarchy? I thought about this shit. Like, it sounds legit. Bruh, I'm rooted in scripture. Like, if y'all didn't, y'all know that now. If you don't know, now you know. Like, that other shit ain't gonna work. That's all I'm saying. Not to get preachy, but that shit ain't worked yet. And then you can say it hasn't been tried yet, and then that's the communist route. Like, they say communism hasn't been tried. It's like, all you're gonna do is keep going around in circles. And I'm tired of circles. This is why I do what I do, and let people do what they can about it. That's just where I'm at in life. Like, this is ABK. No ideological stronghold required. No, come back, S-Pen, please. You know I have a beat up Samsung. Somebody said Ireland had anarchy for thousands of years and it worked. Well, where's Ireland at now? Why did it come to an end? Obviously, it came to an end. Where's Ireland's anarchy at now? This is what I'm talking, cycles. I don't give a fuck how long something worked. You know how long the Roman Empire ruled? Do you? And what happened to the Roman Empire? Let's go back. Babylon, the Mesopotamian Empire, the Syrian Empire, Greece, Alexander the Great. Everybody just knew them niggas was going to be eternal. That shit is not eternal. Ireland had anarchy for thousands of years. It worked. Why isn't it working now? And what happened to the anarchy that Ireland had? These are honest questions because I don't fucking know. All I know is that's not what the fuck is going on now in Ireland. They have COVID pass. How did it get to that point? How did it get to that point? How did they go from anarchy to having COVID passes and on that bullshit? Like, how did they get there? And how do you prevent shit from getting there when you have said system set up in place? All of this shit is just going to lead you in circles. Yo-Yo said he's ignoring my comment. What's your comment? I'm going to wait for it. Nova said Africa is fucked up. Africa is literally owned by China. I don't think they think what they have is anarchy at all. I don't even know why you said that. Pierce Brett said you be a slave in anarchy, acting like that. Who? I would be a slave? You talking about me, Pierce Brett? I would be a slave in anarchy? I've lived in a semi-anarchy setting. And I know a lot of people that say they want that shit wouldn't want it after 10 days. And that's all I'm saying. Like, I extorted people in anarchy, which you can be like, that's not anarchy because it's like no rulers, but there was still nobody's gonna tell me what to do. Nigga, I'm gonna take your shit. Oh, not me, another commenter. Yo, I'm waiting. Yo, you laughing at me? Yo, it's big. Nah, it's big hug. Come here. It's big hugs. You know, we chatting. You know, this what men do. You know, we at the barber shop. We in the repair shop. You know, we in the field chopping it up. That's what we do. Somebody said Amish are anarchy, privatism. But the Amish are scripturally grounded. You see what I'm saying? They have a standard and a code. They have a ruler. It's called the Messiah. He's called the Most High. So you can't use the Amish as an example. That's a faith-based group. Somebody say, you know who else? Somebody said God is a Republican. I ain't even gonna say all that. What I will say is Israel was not this shit Tel Aviv, gay capital of the Middle East. I'm talking about Israel, the people. It was a republic, which literally means the law of the land. Those commandments, they had to abide by that. There were no stargazers. There were none of this sorcery and pharmakia going on. There was no strange fire. There were repercussions. It was the law of the land. It wasn't a democracy. You couldn't vote on whether or not you wanted to worship an idol or not. There was no fucking idols. And the people shit all over that covenant. Somebody said they named the country Israel. You talking about today? Well, which is a joke today, because most people in Israel don't even know who Israel was. No, that's all I'm saying. I got shit to do. I got people going. I ain't, you know. How the fuck did we even get here? I was like making jokes and shit, and then shit like got heavy. You know, I remember like, and then like, I think it was like R&R said, yo, you should get a 4-ton log splitter. Like, how the fuck did I get here? I need to go back and rewatch this live stream. I might not delete this one because I need to watch some shit and follow some shit. Kingpin said BG comes full circle, bro. I'm tired of circles. I'm tired of figure eights. And I'm tired of circles. I'm headed that way now. And that shit straight. Haywood Jabroni said dementia garage. Oh, I got dementia now? That's funny to you? I'll give you that. Somebody said I once saw the a television is we ain't talking about that. My neighbor's sister, cousin, dad has dementia. Bro, I'm dead. I'm going that way. I should start my log splitter. What a guy with the 4-ton log splitter. What a... I feel like splitting wood now. We'll make it contain a lot of these stumps. We'll build some shit. I said, want me to split something for you? No, Nova, you and your 4-ton log splitter can't do anything for me, unfortunately. And it's electric. Like, no. Fuck no. You got a hell of an extension cord. Or you just got the generator going. At which point, you know, that's still gas. And you literally just said, the gas ran out, but the power will never run. Well, if you got a generator, it's gas. So you might as well get a fucking gas log splitter. Catskill Hill. Catskill, you missed it. This nigga came in the live chat, was like, did what he said? He said my 34-ton log splitter is too much. I wasted money. All I need is a 4-ton log splitter that's electric. Like, that's what he said. I'm gonna be thinking about that shit later. I might get a 4-ton log splitter just to fuck with you. a little baby log. So come here, little baby log splitter. Put a shelf on it. This would be like, look what I got. I get a little 4-ton log splitter. Come here. Something so I could just pack it in the back of my truck. Because obviously this bitch is too heavy. This bitch don't even want to go to this shit. Look at this shit. Let's try to move this bullshit here. Now you good boy. This master splinter. All right, yeah, that's definitely not a one-hand job. That's you definitely need like 2 hands, but to move that. Shit, I don't let my fire go out. Come here. Get in the fire. Nova said I'm in Nova Scotia, so I'm not. Bro, you're in Nova Scotia? No wonder you're weird. No wonder you're talking about 4-ton log splitters. It's probably the EPA is all over your asses about every fucking thing out there. Canada is fucked. She just fucking, you're wasting time with a log splitter. Get an axe. And then you go get an axe. You're wasting time and money with an axe. Just split it with your hand, Mr. Miyagi. Huh. Huh. Look, and then it split. Huh. Huh. Split it with your hand. It's a big ass stuff. Somebody said that shit takes too long. I could split 2 logs when that splits one. I said the same shit though. But I'm not tuckered out at the end of a day. Well, oh, the chainsaw. I was gonna show y'all the chainsaw. Where the chainsaw at? I gotta get this shit. Come here. Come here, cover. Gotta take care of my equipment. Gotta cover it. Huh. Where you at? There it is. There you. How you doing, my baby? Oh, it's my baby. Oh, are you hungry? Are you hungry? Are you hungry today? Are you hungry? I love adorable. Are you adorable? You're so adorable. Yes, you gotta pet it. I haven't even named it yet. I haven't even named it. Somebody said, man, it's Scalco. What is this? What are you doing? What is that? Is that a chainsaw? You just pull out a chainsaw in the middle of a live stream like that? What the fuck is that? Are you gonna run it through the garden? You're just gonna run it through the garden? Somebody said Milwaukee chainsaw better than the Husky. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I done sat up here and let my damn wood go out. Bro, I love this chainsaw. I done already took it on like 4 jobs. And it's practically paid for itself already. And this is like $600. It's probably a little bit cheaper online, but Somebody said, how many cc's is that? I think it's 50. It's only 50. It's a little baby. It's a baby. Somebody said Husky shoe. But for real, I'm not even in the Husky. I mean, my lawn tractor is a pull-on, which is owned by Husqvarna. So I guess I already have the Husky, thing going. Is a decent size. Oh, if Republic Cucka Sandwich agree, he's like a super wood. If he, super Crip blood saw guy, if he agrees, then yeah, shit official. Somebody said is a farm saw. No, actually, this is the professional one. This is the 545 Mark II. So I was actually looking at the rancher saw. They had one that was like rated for like farms and shit, but I wanted to go a step above that. And then basically this one was like magnesium crankcase, and I was all like, yeah, I gotta have it. Somebody said, I like your wheelbarrow. Oh, what, the gorilla cart? Well, I love this group, man. Got the little handle. The little handle. You just lift it up, and then it dumps. And then it does the dumpy thing, where it just dumps the contents or whatever's in there. Somebody said I have a 261 steel, and I love it. And I think this one is like 11 pounds. I'm really not sure, but it's not that heavy. It's easy to wield with one hand. Not that you would do that, you know, for all the super crip blood safety guys out there, but you could wield it with, not really, but I mean, yeah, you can. I hate that they never dump everything out. Well, I mean, it's not going to be perfect. And it never dumps everything out because that shit is like concave, or it does like some freaky Dutch obtuse thing in the back. So you see I still got this going. Like you can sit there, you can, somebody, oh shit, I got Republic Cucker saying no such thing as a one-handed saw. I was just joking, Republic Cuck. Calm down. You know. But it's still, when I load this up with wood, it dumps all the wood, no problem. But dirt and soil, it's really not going to do that. Definitely still heat going on over here. Somebody said, do you buy your stuff from Fisher Price? Anything that makes life easier. Well, yeah, I mean, you know. I mean, when the going gets tough and you got a lot to do, then you have to, oh yeah, I'm definitely burning this. This isn't even worth doing anything with. Let's just throw that right there. Let's just throw that bad boy right there. That shit split fine. Burning all of this. Somebody said Republic Cuckinum sandwiches BG live. Oh yeah, that's my safety tech guy. Fucking safety. Guatemalans are going for less money than that chainsaw you could have said. Shout out to the Guatemalans. Y'all just have the ugliest name of any fucking country ever. LOL, just as saying I'm a forester, done many safety courses on saws. Yep, you're a super crip blood safety guy. You're not safetying right, cut. You're not safe, cut. You're not as safe as you could be though, cut. Hey, this everything I got from the dude who had the dog that was trying to fuck my leg. I'm like, yo, hey, your dog is... So I just rolled out with that. I gotta come back with the tractor. Load up the tractor and get some shit done. Yeah, this definitely... Somebody said, how do they pronounce it? Want a watermelon? Fuck is you talking about watermelon? Shit, moist. This shit moist as hell. This shit about as moist as some of the people who got mad at me for talking about salty cracker. Huh. Somebody say your chainsaw died. Somebody said the brakes, so I know the brakes on because I ain't cutting with it. Tighten up, Nova. Yeah, might make something out of that. Is there such thing as personal property and anarchy? Oh, y'all still going on about anarchy? Y'all said, bring your saw and your truck. We will have a pull off and cut against my steel. Fuck no, I'll help you cut some shit, but nah, ain't no cut, ain't no pull off. This ain't no fucking pissing contest, Freedom Inc. Somebody said I would like to see a good tutorial on tune. Well, that chainsaw said auto tune, so there's that. You know, like it literally says auto tune. You may want to do some official shit with it, but that's the auto tune is good enough for me. Freedom Inc., you got a lot of cutting to do too. I would love to be out there. Vanguard of Truth said a lot of armchair warrior. Who armchair warrior? Who in here armchair and shit? Somebody said I wish I had bought one instead of Freedom. All right, guys. Time to get this log splitter up and running. I don't know. Next time I go live, I might have a 4-ton log splitter to play with. You know, just to troll, you know, Nova. You know, just to do a little bit of trolling.